The COVID-19 pandemic brought unprecedented challenges to the world. Streets were deserted, and people donned masks as a new normal took hold. The virus spread rapidly, causing widespread fear and uncertainty. It demanded a swift and coordinated response from the global scientific community. Scientists from every corner of the globe came together, sharing knowledge and resources in an unprecedented show of unity. Central to this response was the development of safe and effective vaccines. Researchers worked tirelessly, handling delicate samples and conducting meticulous experiments to find a solution. Clinical trials emerged as a beacon of hope, guiding the way toward conquering this formidable foe. Volunteers bravely stepped forward to participate, knowing their contribution was vital. The urgency of the pandemic accelerated the typically lengthy process of vaccine development. What usually took years was compressed into months, thanks to the relentless efforts of the scientific community. Researchers worked day and night to understand the virus, identify potential vaccine candidates, and conduct rigorous clinical trials. Their dedication was unwavering, often working late into the night to analyze data and refine their approaches. These trials were crucial in determining the safety, efficacy, and appropriate dosage of the vaccines. Each step was meticulously planned and executed to ensure the highest standards of safety and effectiveness. The success of the COVID-19 vaccine development stands as a testament to the power of scientific collaboration and the importance of well-designed clinical trials. Breakthroughs were celebrated, but the work continued as scientists knew the fight was far from over. It highlights the dedication of researchers, healthcare professionals, and trial participants who came together to overcome a global health crisis. Their combined efforts ensured that vaccines were not only developed, but also safely administered to millions. The rapid development and deployment of COVID-19 vaccines marked a turning point in the fight against the pandemic. Mass vaccination centers sprang up, and healthcare workers tirelessly prepared doses to be administered to the public. It underscored the essential role of clinical trials in safeguarding public health and paving the path toward a brighter future. The lessons learned and the advancements made during this time will continue to benefit global health for years to come. Before a vaccine or any new drug reaches the public, it undergoes a rigorous journey of discovery and development. This intricate process begins with identifying a specific need, such as the urgent demand for a COVID-19 vaccine. Scientists explore various approaches to target the disease, examining its underlying mechanisms and potential vulnerabilities. This exploration often involves extensive laboratory research, studying the virus or bacteria responsible for the illness. Researchers meticulously analyze the pathogen's structure, behavior, and interaction with the human body. The goal is to pinpoint specific molecules or pathways that could serve as effective drug targets. These targets are like keyholes that scientists aim to lock with precisely designed drugs, blocking the pathogen's ability to cause harm. The discovery of promising drug targets marks a crucial step toward developing effective treatments. Once potential drug candidates are identified, they undergo preclinical testing in the laboratory and sometimes in animals. This preclinical phase helps evaluate the drug's safety, efficacy, and potential side effects before it advances to human clinical trials. Clinical trials are meticulously designed research studies involving human volunteers. They play a pivotal role in evaluating the safety and effectiveness of new medical interventions, including vaccines, drugs, and medical devices. These trials provide valuable insights into how a treatment works in the human body and its potential benefits and risks. The primary objective of clinical trials is to determine whether a new treatment is safe, effective, and superior to existing options. They follow a rigorous scientific process to ensure the reliability and accuracy of their findings. Ethical considerations are paramount throughout every stage of a clinical trial. Participants in clinical trials are carefully selected based on specific criteria to ensure they represent the intended patient population. Their health is closely monitored throughout the trial, and their data is analyzed to assess the treatment's effects. The information gathered from clinical trials is essential for regulatory agencies to approve new treatments for widespread use. Clinical trials are the cornerstone of evidence-based medicine, providing the scientific foundation for medical advancements and improving patient care. Section 4. Phases of progress. A journey through clinical trial stages. Clinical trials typically progress through 4 distinct phases, each with specific objectives. These phases are meticulously designed to ensure the safety and efficacy of new treatments before they become widely available. Phase 1 focuses on safety. This initial phase is crucial, as it involves a small group of healthy volunteers or patients who receive the experimental treatment. A small group of volunteers receives the experimental treatment to determine its safe dosage range and identify potential side effects. Researchers closely monitor these participants to gather preliminary data on how the treatment interacts with the human body. Phase 2 expands the study to a larger group of participants. This phase typically involves several hundred patients who have the condition the treatment is designed to address. The emphasis shifts to evaluating the treatment's effectiveness for a specific condition and further assessing its safety. Researchers aim to determine whether the treatment has the desired effect and to identify any short-term side effects. Phase 3 involves a significantly larger and more diverse group of participants. This phase can include thousands of patients from various demographics and geographic locations. This phase aims to confirm the treatment's effectiveness, monitor side effects, compare it to existing treatments, and gather comprehensive safety data. The large sample size helps ensure that the results are statistically significant and applicable to the general population. Phase 4 occurs after the treatment has been approved and made available to the public. This phase is also known as post-marketing surveillance. These trials monitor the treatment's long-term effects, potential rare side effects, and effectiveness in broader populations. Researchers continue to collect data to ensure the treatment remains safe and effective over time. Each phase of a clinical trial builds upon the previous one, providing increasingly robust evidence of a treatment's safety and effectiveness. The sequential nature of these phases ensures that only treatments with proven benefits and manageable risks move forward. The data gathered throughout these phases is crucial for regulatory approval and guiding medical practice. Regulatory agencies, such as the FDA, rely on this comprehensive data to make informed decisions about whether a treatment should be approved for public use. Ultimately, the rigorous process of clinical trials ensures that new treatments are both safe and effective, paving the way for medical advancements that can significantly improve patient outcomes and quality of life. Section 5. A shot of hope. Vaccines and their role in combating COVID-19. Vaccines are among the most successful public health interventions in history. They have been instrumental in controlling and even eradicating some of the most dangerous infectious diseases known to humanity. From smallpox to polio, vaccines have played a pivotal role in preventing and eradicating infectious diseases, saving countless lives worldwide. The success stories of vaccination campaigns are numerous and span across different continents and generations. Vaccines work by triggering the body's natural immune response, preparing it to fight off specific pathogens. This process involves introducing a harmless component of the pathogen, such as a protein or a piece of its genetic material, into the body. When a person receives a vaccine, their immune system recognizes the harmless components of the vaccine as foreign invaders. This recognition is crucial as it sets off a chain reaction within the immune system. This recognition triggers a series of immune responses, including the production of antibodies. These antibodies are like the body's own personal army, ready to defend against the actual pathogen if it ever invades. Antibodies are specialized proteins that can recognize and neutralize the actual pathogen if the body encounters it in the future. They act swiftly and efficiently, neutralizing the threat before it can cause significant harm. COVID-19 vaccines were developed using various approaches, including mRNA technology and viral vector technology. These innovative methods have revolutionized the field of vaccinology, offering new ways to combat infectious diseases. These vaccines target the spike protein of the SARS-CoV-2 virus, which is responsible for infecting human cells. By focusing on this critical component, the vaccines can effectively prevent the virus from entering and replicating within the cells. By training the immune system to recognize and attack the spike protein, the vaccines effectively prevent infection or reduce the severity of COVID-19. This training ensures that the immune system is prepared to respond quickly and effectively if exposed to the virus. The widespread deployment of COVID-19 vaccines has significantly reduced the number of cases, hospitalizations, and deaths associated with the disease. This reduction has been a critical factor in alleviating the burden on healthcare systems worldwide. They have been instrumental in mitigating the impact of the pandemic and paving the way for a return to normalcy. As more people get vaccinated, communities are able to reopen, businesses can thrive again, and people can resume their daily activities with a sense of safety and security. The global effort to vaccinate against COVID-19 has been unprecedented, showcasing the power of international collaboration and scientific innovation. It is a testament to what humanity can achieve when we come together to face a common threat. The development, distribution, and administration of COVID-19 vaccines have involved countless hours of research, coordination, and dedication from scientists, healthcare workers, and volunteers around the world. Their efforts have brought us closer to ending the pandemic. As we move forward, it is important to continue supporting vaccination efforts and to remain vigilant in our fight against COVID-19. Together, we can ensure a healthier and safer future for all.